Hi everyone, it's all. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all having a lovely day. Today I am going to be doing a gold eyes and berry lips autumn/fall inspired makeup look. Where has the year gone? I cannot believe we are already going into the autumn and winter season. So in today's look I'm going to be doing a really nice shimmery gold with a purpley colour lip. Prior to filming I did some concealer and a lip balm, so we are pretty much ready to go. So what I'm going to do now is I'm now going to put my foundation on, wherever this may be. So the foundation that I've been loving and absolutely enjoying recently is the Bourjois Healthy Mix foundation. And because this is like my summer foundation, this is a really nice light coverage. I love this brush so much. This is the Sigma Round Kabuki F82. And I'm just going to be using this and applying that all over my face. And I absolutely love this because it smells like apricot yogurt. Who remembers Frooves or Wildlife yogurt? Because this was just a real trip down memory lane. A lot of the products that I'll be using today are a trip down memory lane because it would be nice to relive some of my old beauty classics. Face is now done. I'm now going to put a little bit of powder on, wherever that may be. I'm going to go in with my Rimmel Stay Matte powder, wherever that is. Ah, here it is. So I'm going to go in with a little bit of my trusty Rimmel Stay Matte powder. I've actually had to tape the lid back together because I've loved it so much it's ended up cracking. So I'm just going to use a blush brush by Real Techniques just to set that in place. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to prime my eyelids, but I'm just going to use whatever's left over on my foundation brush just to swipe that on. I'm now going to go in with a little bit of bronzer because I've now realised I look like Casper the Friendly Ghost. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some bronzer just to light up, to make me more like my shade of body. At first I thought, I don't know if this was going to be too light because I've been away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of this NYX Buttermelt bronzer that I've been loving all summer long. I would definitely say this will make it into my top 25 of 2025 makeup products that I've been enjoying this year. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use this as a light contour as well. So I'm just going to be sculpting this on my cheekbones. Might need to look at my mirror while I do this. And I would say that this is quite a red tone bronzer, so if this might not be the shade for you, I would definitely recommend that you downscale to shade 01. Although it does look like, on me it looked a little bit like my skin tone, but if you're just starting out in bronzer, you could always downscale to that one. Another great one is the Rimmel Radiance Brick and Light. And this is a dupe to the Benefit Hoola bronzer. The only difference with this one is that it's more of a red tone, whereas the Benefit Hoola has a bit more of a neutral or orange tone. So I'm just going to use my foundation brush just to blend that out. Alright, it is now time for the blusher. Now the blusher I've been using is a new one to my collection, and I just used this in a video that I did just before I filmed this one. And this one is a Maybelline Fit Me blusher. This is the one I've got in the shade 25 Pink, with skin tone enhancing colour, silky smooth texture for effortless blending. And I would definitely say that this is a buildable blusher, and if you're just starting out in this blusher, this is a great one for you. £3.99 I got it from. I've actually got the price sticker still stuck to it, got it on sale. And then I'm just going to be using my blush brush again just to apply that. So I'm just going to focus this mainly on my cheekbone. I'm not going to do any highlighter today because I feel like the eyes, I want to make more of the central focus. I'm not going to do anything too big with my eyebrows, so we are now going to go straight on to eyes. Now the eyeshadow has brought back a lot of memories, and I remember wearing this to a party where it was really snowy and like a blizzard, and I thought I'd create a look with this. I did do a tutorial of this quite a few years back, so it'll be quite a nice one to relive. So I'm going to go in with two shadows here. I'm going to go in with this one here, which is Creative Copper by MAC, and this one here, which is Amber Light by MAC. So I'm going to put this all over and this in my crease, I think. I do love a crease. From where I'm doing this in my viewfinder, this is looking quite orangey toned or red toned, so even though it's just like a traditional gold medal gold, so I'm just going to blend that out. Or maybe I've just used the wrong brush. So I'm going to go in with a bit of that Creative Copper shade. I knew I shouldn't have done like shadow on my Dalmatian duvet. And then I'm just going to be applying this through my socket line. Don't know what light this is, but it looks like it's quite a sunny day, even though it's quite cloudy in my area. So what I might do is I might place that on top of that Amber Light one, and then I might go in with the lighter shade just to tone it down a little bit. This is inspired by a makeup look that I read in a magazine called Vogue, so I thought I would do something inspired by that look. I was a little bit worried about what the colour was going to come out like, but overall I'm quite happy with how this has went. And then using the same brush, I'm going to go in with a little bit of this Unwind colour just to apply it on the inner half of my eye. Oh wow, and I absolutely love this colour because it helps to create a nice shimmery base, and it also, the colour of my eyes, the brown really sets off the gold. So if anybody out there has got brown eyes, this is definitely the look for you because it really helps to make brown eyes stand out. And then what I'm going to do is I might use my finger to apply this shade here called Honey Lust. I might need to mix Honey Lust and vanilla extract. I'm going to dust this on with my finger. And then using a 224 brush, I'm going to take the corner shade, which is called Hey, to highlight my brow bone. I'm not going to do any eyeliner on today's look because I feel like the eyes are bold enough, so we're just going to go straight on to mascara. The mascara I have absolutely been loving a lot this year is the Extreme Super Lash by Rimmel, which you'll have seen in a lot of my videos throughout 2025, and it is sensitive eye friendly. So this is a great drugstore mascara for anybody that has sensitive eyes or has eyes prone to watering, because at least this won't make them sting. And the last thing that I want to do is lift. So the lip balm is pretty much rubbed off, and the lipstick I'm going to go in with, because we are going for a cranberry or purple look, I'm going to be going in with this Maybelline Colour Sensational lipstick in the colour Midnight Plum. I remember getting this when I was 17, and this was my first ever purple lipstick. So if you're looking for a purple lipstick, this is a great one to use. £7.99 as well, so fantastic for your purse. And it's also got quite a balmy finish, so if you are wanting to start off with a light washer colour, I'd do 1 coat. If you're looking for a more bolder payoff, I would suggest 2 or maybe 3. But today, I'm going to just go for the 1 coat. coming off a little more pinkier than I remember it being, probably because I still have lip balm on my lips, which might have dulled it down. But other than that, that is my makeup look complete. So I hope you guys enjoyed me putting together my autumn slash fall makeup look, as well as experimenting with makeup that I used to love and may or may not have shown on my channel. If you would like to see more content like this, be sure to smash the thumbs up button and hit the notification bell so you're the first to hear of any new content. Comment and subscribe, and I'll see you all very soon for another video. Thanks for watching.